What's going on? I tagged a few of my entrepreneurial closest friends because David Miner in particular, I just tagged him. Hopefully, David, you jump on here, bro. Jump on, man. So look, I tagged David Miner and a bunch of other people, not a bunch, but a few, because like David Miner. Hey, Catherine, I'm glad you did. Mike Chavez, my man, what's going on, bro? So Susan Day, how are you? So listen, this is how you blow up super fast. It's really actually quite simple. Hey, Nicole, Anthony, how you doing, man? Delante, how are you, Delante? Excuse me. So this is how you do it, okay? Jeannie Rogers, Danks, how are you? So listen, battery 2% catch replay. Dude, let it die, man. Carry a battery pack. Come on, man. David Gonzalez. Richard Trevino, my friend, my brother. Jason Howland. Woo! I can't do it like you, dude. Can't do it. What up, Renee Envy? What's going on? So listen, David Miner just made a post on how he did it so fast. He said, how I did it so fast didn't involve The Walking Dead, the NFL, etc. Act with desperation. Act with desperation 24/7, 365. Now, here's what I know about David Miner. David Miner has a family. He has a family. I have a family. And there are times when I work so hard for so long. Great evening to you, Renee. Renee, you rock. I love Renee. Hey, listen, for any of you that got my book that have not left me a review on Amazon, would you please do me a favor and do that? Go to Amazon and leave me a review. Unless it's going to be a bad review, then don't. Don't do that. Please. Don't break my 5-star streak. I got 19 5-star reviews. My mother left me. My mother left me a 5-star review. I know you did, Richard. Thank you for that, bro. So look, David Miner just put up a post. I think I saw David pop in here. David put up this post. How I did it so fast didn't involve The Walking Dead, which I've never even seen The Walking Dead. The NFL, I have seen an NFL game before. My computer's blown up. Dude, I tagged you, man. You're my inspiration for this, man. I feel like playing that Chicago song. Remember that old Chicago song? So, act with desperation. Hashtag hustle. Hashtag 24/7, 365, right? So, look, man, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. When you don't have enough money, when you don't have enough anything, when your crap's getting ready to be shut off, you're losing stuff. You gotta hustle, man. You just gotta like go, okay, things are not going my way. What do I do? Do I want? Hey, Lawrence Thompson, how you doing, bro? Things says I sound like Tom Hanks. Well, I guess that's a compliment, Paul, because I've had other people say I sound like that one asshat comedian that I don't even like. What's his name? He's a comedian. Did I just say asshat? I'm sorry. Hey, Cole, how you doing? Rob Swade, my brother, how you doing? So, what's his name? What's his name? The dude, the one, what's his name? People say I sound like this dude, and I don't even like him, man. He's a comedian. Lisa Patrick, Shannon Stiles, hey. So, I forget the guy's name, but I can't stand him. Tiffany Oibai, how are you? What's his name, that dude? Anyway, like that's how you do it. Like you just gotta, like if things are going wrong, things aren't going right, don't like crawl up under your blanket and act like the world owes you something. Don't go sniveling into a corner and thinking that, oh, poor me, poor me, poor me. Don't get PMS, man. Don't get PMS. PMS stands for poor me syndrome. Don't get PMS. You don't want PMS. Nobody wants PMS. Richie Bello, my brother, how you doing? I was just communicating with Richie. So look, Greg Crane, how you doing? Put your big girl panties on and keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing. Don't just give up. Don't just like roll over and play dead or go hide in a corner or you know, I mean, look, sometimes I get freaking stressed, man. I get stressed. And what do? If I get too stressed, I get up, I walk outside, and I'll walk around the house outside, or I'll go for a quick drive and I'll get out and I'll walk around in public and I'll look at people and I get my mind right and I get back on. I'm going to get David Miner in here. I'm glad that he wants to join him in here. So you got to work through it, man. Push through it. David Miner's going to be able to give you all kinds of words of wisdom. I love this dude. He's a client of mine too. What's up, David Miner?
What up, dude?
Dude, you inspired me, bro. You inspired me to go live and talk about this shit because you're right. I don't even know what The Walking Dead is, but I hear everybody talk about it all the time.
Dude, I flipped it around the wrong way. Yeah, I was sitting here working and scrolling through my phone on Facebook, and I was like, dude, why is everybody talking about The Walking Dead? Don't you guys got something better to do?
Yeah, right?
Come on,
right.
Man.
Right, dude. That's right, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I actually, you put that up and you put the NFL in there, and I was like, oh man, I wanted to see the Steelers today because I'm a Steelers fan. They beat the Bengals. I saw a final score pop up on my phone, but I didn't watch not 1 second of it. Not 1 second. Jeez. And I love the Steelers.
Everybody keeps asking me if I know what's going on in sports. I'm like, dude, I don't even know. I don't know. It's like doesn't even faze me. It's not making me money. So
I'm with you.
I live really close to the stadium.
What's that?
I said I live really close to the stadium. I wake up on Sundays. I'm like, man, if everybody got this motivated on anything else in their life as they do on Sunday mornings, damn, everybody else would have money.
Dude,
what the hell?
People go to work Monday through Friday. Sometimes they'll push their way through half a Saturday, and then they go out and they like go, yes, man, I worked, man, I worked. You worked like 32 hours with your breaks and your coffee and your standing around.
32 hours.
Yeah, like that was it, man. And now you're going to go celebrate your 32 hours. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Your post set me off, dude. I was sitting there going, damn, he's right, man. He's right.
People keep asking me this shit. They're like, how did you do it? I'm like, dude, I told somebody the other day, I said, look, I was like, I work like at least 16 hours a day, right? The average human being works 8. That means in 1 year, I work 2 normal people's annual years, right? Like,
right.
Come on, there's plenty of hours in the day you could be working. I mean, you can't work 24 hours a day. You got to have some amount of balance, but
you're right.
Come on.
You're right, man. You're right. Michelle Palermo, John Davalito says he's a Cards fan, was going to go to the game in L.A., but decided to work instead.
That's
John, man. That's John. He's just a hustler, man. He's grinding.
Yeah.
Out. John Miller, how you doing? Gilberto, man.
I got to teach John. The first guy I got to teach after that fundraising we did. I got to teach him, and I think it was Joseph Daniel. I got to teach with do this thing too. So.
Dude, that's awesome, man. You ready to be a teacher?
I don't know about that, but I committed first. I'll figure the rest out later, right?
That's it, dude. That's all you do, man. But I just wanted to hop on for a minute and say you are 1,000% correct, man. Dude, you don't do it so fast. You don't do it in 1 year. You don't do it in 15 years, and actually make it. If your focus is on what the weekend's going to be like, or look, my wife and I, late at night sometimes, maybe 11:30, we like to watch Chicago PD and Chicago
Yeah.
Fire. That's it, like that, and so we'll let like 6 months record or something, and then we'll watch it for like, till 1:30 in the morning.
For
I mean,
real.
but not very often, It's crazy.
For real.
It is, man.
It's dude, it's not that I don't watch TV. It's just that I minimalize. Like, there's days you work your ass off, and then you just like, dude, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna just veg out for the whole day because I've been working for like 14 days straight.
Yep.
I'm just gonna just kick it and just
That's
watch
right.
some TV a little bit and mental break.
But
But
dude, I mean, tell everybody what you've done, man. Tell them what you've done in
what
the
have I
last
done?
year or two.
Shit, I've done about $30 million in real estate transactions in Tampa, Florida. I didn't know anything about real estate when I got a good team of people around you that help you get there. It's not just about
Right,
it's not a one trip show, but
right.
it's a lot of just putting the wheels to the ground. You got to be able to you got to be willing to put your wheels to the ground and do what you got to do to make stuff happen. And it's
But
not
you're
some
you're
special
now
thing.
now you're superhuman and you never get tired, so there's that.
No, sir, that's nonsense. Holy crap!
I know, dude. I
I just
know.
push myself, dude. You got to be willing to push yourself. You got to get uncomfortable. Like, dude,
That's
I
right.
hate getting up in the morning. I hate getting up in the morning, but
I
I get
do
up at
too.
6 in the morning at least 3 days a week,
Do you
two and a
really?
half some weeks. Try and take my ass to the gym, but I'm usually working from like 7 till midnight every day.
That's right,
Like,
dude.
it's what it is. Like, and I enjoy it, but it's
That's that's how you
I don't know,
make it,
man.
man. That is how you make it. There's no other way. I've seen Grant Cardone post about it. I've seen Matt Monero post about it. I've seen a lot of really successful people post about, like, the way that you make it, the overnight success, and you realize there's no such thing as an overnight success, man. You gotta hustle and
Nope.
grind.
I agree.
You don't get to
Agree a
watch The
thousand
Walking
percent.
Dead, man. The Walking Dead will be available on demand sometime in the future, man. You can watch it then. It'll be on Netflix, man. When you got millions of dollars in the bank, then you know what? You can stay up till 6 a.m., sleep all day if you want. But dude, hustle, man. Get your money right, is what
If
Grant
it ain't
said,
making you
man.
money, there isn't worth doing it right now, man. You're eventually gonna get.
What's
Look,
that?
I learned a lesson about. I
I
learned a
lost you.
lesson about a week or two ago. Am I still there?
Yeah, you're there. You're there. I hear you
Am
now.
I there? All right. So I learned a lesson about a week or two ago. My project manager just wasn't cutting it for me. I tried keeping him on for a long time. I actually dreaded letting him go because he was a really really cool guy. I liked him a lot, and we had to go separate ways. And he's an older dude, and sometimes I get tired, and I'm like, man, this sucks doing this shit sometimes. And I was like thinking about it. I was like, dude, this is why I have to keep doing this stuff because I'm like, man, he's an old dude, and like he didn't see that coming from a mile away or anything like that. And now where's he at? All of a sudden he's going. He's gonna have to try and figure out where he's gonna get his next paycheck from. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to do that when I'm that age. It's like sometimes you get tired when you're working your ass off every day and you don't see the results. And like
Yep.
you don't when you're in the shit, it's hard to see the results. It's not until you go and look back, and you look back and all of a sudden you're like, wow, holy crap, it's finally
Yeah.
there. Like probably your book. I'm sure that took you a long time to get that thing to delivery. You know what I mean? And then until it's delivered, you don't
Dude.
really believe it's even gonna happen.
That it's and that was yeah. Well, it took me 25 years of putting it off. So, you know, it's but I was just talking about this the other night on a live stream, bro. I said, I have a client, and you're a client of mine too. But I have a client that we did this. It took us 3 months to get her funnel exactly right, and dude, when we finally got this thing tuned up, she put an organic post out on Facebook the other night. Not even an ad. This was last night. I think it was yesterday, California time. She put a post out this morning. She sent me a message. She had 220 people sign up in less than 14 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
on a sales
power,
funnel.
man.
But it comes from, it took us 3 months of tweaking and making sure that the videos and everything are right. And we do the editing and all that stuff, dude. And that's what, but
Yep.
I mean, like we've done some for you that haven't popped yet. And you and I've talked about it,
Right.
Right. And some of the tweaks we're going to do and changes we're going to make. But, I mean, dude, you work and you work and you work. And sometimes, like you just said, you don't see the results and you're like,
get ready to give up.
Yeah. Right?
It happens all the time.
Huh?
Happens all the time, man.
Right.
Even right now, man, it's like there's days right now I'm like, shit. Why don't I have a job? I'm like, shut up, dude. What are you doing? Got to smack yourself around me like, dude, knock it off. Stop acting like a little bitch.
As an entrepreneur, you're naturally a creator, man. You blaze your own pathway, and so and it's hard to do. Like people think, oh, it's easy. It's not easy, man. You're literally putting everything on the line. You're out there hustling, trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills, how you're going to feed your family, everything that you do, and you fail over and over and over and over and over and over. And you got to be able to look in the mirror and still feel good about yourself, and then go like, okay, I'm just gonna keep going anyway. I'm a loser. The last 400 things I've done went bad, but hey, you know what? Screw it, man. I'm just gonna keep going anyway. So that's the life of an entrepreneur.
Sure is, man.
That's what. Damn, I got a bug flying around my house. What are these little ladybug things, man? But I don't think they're really ladybugs.
Asian beetles.
Nasty little things, man. I've smushed a couple of them and they stink. But anyway, so but that's what I mean. You push and you push and you push and you don't watch The Walking Dead. You hear people talk about it and you feel like an idiot because you don't know what the hell, you don't know what they're talking about. Or sports stuff and all that, and you don't know what the hell they're talking about because you haven't watched a sport in a long time. And then one day after all of the losses, after all of the hits, after all of the 16 to 18 hour days, one day you get a break, man, and you get something that just pops like a mofo, and all of a sudden you're like, wow, I'm blessed.
Exactly.
But it takes a lot of loss, man, to get there.
Yep. Even what are they saying? Even a blind squirrel will find a nut eventually. You got to be that blind squirrel for a long ass time, and you're gonna find it eventually, man.
You do, man. It's the truth, bro. It's the truth. Anyway, I just wanted to tag you, man. I didn't mean to blow up your computer.
Nah, it's all good. I was just sitting here typing away on the computer. I was like, damn, why is Facebook dinging so many times in the background?
That's funny, dude. That's funny. The blind squirrel analogy, man. You run straight on into a lot of freaking trees you didn't see on the way.
No shit.
You're like, I know there's a nut around here. Oh, shit, that hurt.
Damn it.
Yeah, but man, I appreciate your post, bro. That was brilliant. I loved it. It's 100% correct. Michelle Palerno says, what is your... I am sorry. This is David Miner. If you're not following David Miner, I mean, if you live in Tampa, he owns like most of Tampa. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm working on it. I don't
He's
yet.
working on it. He's done about $30 million in business in the last year and a half.
Yeah, 2 years. 2 years.
2 years. David
2
Miner,
years, yep.
Minor, Michelle, O-R at the end. Look him up. He's tagged in this video, so after we're done here, you can go look him up. Send him if you're a friend of mine,
can I hijack?
send him a... Huh?
Can I hijack your video for a minute? Shameless promo.
Do it. Heck
Yeah.
yes, man.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So on this Thursday, if you guys don't know, if you're in Tampa, Vic Tipnes, if you know who he is, he's going to be doing a live event with me over at the Hilton at six o'clock on Thursday night. If you don't know who Vic is, and you should follow him if you're in Tampa or anywhere in the world. He's
Yeah.
got a lot of quality stuff. He inspires some of the stuff I write because he's got a lot of the. You're friends with him on Facebook, right?
Oh yeah, I know Vic. Vic's good
Yeah,
people,
Vic.
man.
He's awesome. He's awesome. So he's gonna be there at 6 o'clock. It'll be a good show. I think dude. I love that guy. He's got some good posts. I know he's a busy dude, but man, he writes some real shit. Like man,
Yeah. He's yeah. Vic is
stuff I don't even realize. I'm like, yep, that's right. He is right.
yeah. Vic is the man for real. Inbox
Cool
me
guy.
time and place. Susan Meekin says, love both of you. So, yeah, dude. When is it? Thursday?
That's Thursday night at 6 o'clock at the Hilton West Shore. If you're in Tampa,
It's not a Facebook Live event you're doing too?
I might try and broadcast it on Facebook Live if I can. I'm hosting it, so I'll be in the front of the room. So not everybody is as proficient in Facebook Live as I am.
Dude, get somebody to hold your damn phone, man. Don't hold that in. I
Right.
can't get down there. I can't get down there this week, man. So let me get a peek at what you're doing.
I will have to. So yeah, if you're online, it's on Big Tampa. The zombie apocalypse must be happening. Are you getting zombie?
Wow.
Where is Ken Walls?
There. Gee,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happened?
Dude, there you are. You're coming back to life slowly and surely.
Dude, that was crazy, man. It was all in slow motion. That was nuts. That
Like
was
you're
crazy.
disappearing into the darkness.
Yeah, that was nuts, man. Anyway, so yeah, try to put that thing out there, man, online on Facebook Live. That'd be awesome.
I will.
Awesome, bro. All right, well, hey, I just wanted to jump
Good
on
stuff.
here real quick. You got me all fired up, man. Got me all fired up.
I like to poke the bear.
I love it, man. So do I. So do I. I love these. Now, you're only 31. How old are
I'm
you?
33. I wish I was only 31. I'm 33 now.
33. Oh yeah, that's so much older than 31.
Getting closer and closer to that next number, the next 10 there.
Yeah,
So.
whatever. I don't even want to hear it, dude. I'll be 50 next year, man. 50.
Damn.
So, like,
trick candles next year for your birthday, bro.
Do what?
Somebody's got to get you those trick candles for your birthday next year.
Yeah.
That way you can't blow them out.
Oh, God. But, dude, like, I see not most, I shouldn't say most. I see a lot of younger people that and you know what? Here's the thing, dude. The older generation probably said the same thing about my generation. I mean, we were worshiping Ozzy Osbourne and AC/DC and Ozzy biting the heads off of fake bats on stage and people tripping.
Right.
But I mean, at some point in life, because I think that most people, if given the ability to like, hey, if I gave you $100 million and you didn't have to do anything except for go play and spend it, you'd do it, right? Like that's the fun way, the path of least resistance, right? So,
right.
But most people don't understand that that's never happening. Like that's not going to happen. Like period. It's not going to happen. You have to make it on your own, man, and that's what it's about. You don't go watching the Walking Dead and all that stuff, man. That's not how you make it. It's not how you make it. You grind it
Nope.
out.
Dude, it took me a long time. I mean, I used to do all that shit. My last business was mildly successful. That's why I'm so I am how I am right now. I mean, when my last company, I was doing, you know, mid to high six-figure income by myself, and early 20s, mid 20s, and every weekend I'd go trick my money off at bottle service and on uh, whatever stupid things, jewelries, cars, whatever,
Yeah.
all the stupid shit that was on TV because of MTV had convinced me I needed to drive a Cadillac Escalade and have
Yeah.
big TVs and all the headrests and all that stuff. And, you know, it was cool,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, it doesn't pay off. It doesn't pay off to know everything what's in The Walking Dead every night and have every TV channel there is on subscription pay-per-view and all that crap that I used to think was important.
Yep.
Like, save that shit for later and take your money and reinvest and reinvest and reinvest and work and reinvest and stay focused. Like, you gotta. That's how I ended up in Florida, man. I had all my friends nearby me where I grew up. Dude, they were just distractions. Like, yeah, I love them all, I respect them all, but man, it was a distraction from who I needed to be and where I needed to be mentally. And so I think there's a lot of people that could probably benefit from getting the hell away from where they are and the friends that you have that are holding you back from becoming, you know, what you really have the capability of becoming. So it's amazing. I go back, dude. I was back there for Christmas last year, and I remember when I moved out of there, I was sad because I thought all my friends would be, you know, I wasn't going to see my friends. I go back there years later, and I'm like, dude, you guys are doing the same shit you were doing before I left here.
I know.
Come on, what the hell, man?
Dude,
I'm down here
I know
to do what I do.
I know freaking people my age or older doing the same shit, man, that are stuck in the 70s and 80s, still going to the same damn bars in the shithole little town I grew up in, man. And it's like, what
Freaking
the
ridiculous.
hell? Like, right.
Buying used old cars, trying to act like they're cool and shit. I'm like, come on, man.
I know. Dude, that is not a classic freaking Chevelle, okay? That is a piece of shit. The rust is barely holding it together. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, dude, come and look at my classic ride. That's not classic, bro. I mean, it's like gonna fall. It's a death trap. Anyway, so yeah, I know those people. Dan Keller is on here. What's up, Dan? Look at that.
Oh,
Dan
yeah.
knows what the grind's about.
Yes, sir.
He does. That dude right there is a freaking beast.
Throw
Michelle said, throw the car out, bro. Right?
Cars don't make you money. I was just complaining because I didn't buy a car for like 4 years. I drove my old Acura until that thing was about to blow up, and I finally bought a new car like 5 months ago. And I'm like, dude, I need another car. Go to the bank. The bank's mad as hell at me because I'm like, dude, cars don't make me money. I don't want that car anymore. I'm over them.
Dude, the guy, hey, what's up, Hasib? So the guy across the street, it's literally a freaking castle across from where I live in a nice neighborhood. It's like 10 or 12,000 square foot freaking castle. The guy, he's a cardiologist, man. I mean, it's huge. It's got the big ass circular driveway, giant lake in the back. I mean, it is a castle. And I feel like so insecure, man. Like they're pulling in the giant SUV, the Lexus SUVs and all this shit. And dude, I'm driving my freaking, I drive a, what do I have? We have a nice Honda minivan, you know, it's a new one. And I drive the Ford Fusion. And I tell everybody, I'm like, hey, my Fusion is a turbo though, okay? So like that matters, dude. I could race his Mercedes and smoke his ass, man. So whatever. So what you drive does not make you, man. I mean, I live in a pretty nice house, right? But that doesn't make me, man. I could live in a tent and I'd be the same person on the inside, man. I could drive a Ford Fusion, a Mercedes Benz, a Rolls Royce, whatever, and I'm the same freaking person.
The funny thing is, your neighbor's probably the guy calling me to figure out how he can get out of working as a freaking cardiologist every day because he got no passive income.
Guess what?
They
I've
all
never
got all
been
that
called.
expense, but they ain't got no passive income. They got to buy those expenses so the government doesn't take all their money in taxes.
That's
But they
right,
don't have
dude.
any passive income, man.
That's right,
Don't
man.
matter,
Thank you,
cars. Cars are
Michelle.
just the tax write-off.
Do you see
Eggs
what
my
Dan
accurate, this
said?
guy. Damn it, Dan.
Come on, Dan. Why you gotta be egging
Good,
his
good thing you
accurate,
got some
bro?
nice clean water for you to wash that car up with, right?
Yeah, right, dude. That's right, man. Anyway, so hey, man, I appreciate you jumping on, bro. I appreciate you
Yeah,
jumping
man.
on.
I was just thinking, me and Jason Howland were talking crap back and forth on Facebook. I was like, man, somebody should be doing a Facebook Live tonight instead of this damn Walking Dead stuff. Ain't nobody doing a Facebook Live.
Oh, I planned on doing one, man. I just was like, what am I going to get on and talk about? And then I saw your post, and I'm like, got it. Thanks, man. I got it. Got my topic, man, because that's an important one, man. People don't get it. They just don't get it. You gotta hustle, man. You gotta hustle. I'm sitting in what looks like a really nice chair, and it is a new chair. It's a very nice new chair that I
Is
got
it
on
pleather?
clearance for like $90, dude.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean it's like $90 chair. Like
Inside secret. I've been running my company on $250 laptops for like the last 5 years, bro. I stopped
right.
buying expensive computers. I'm like trash can.
Yep, that's right, man. That's what it takes, man. You gotta just. Dan
What's this
says,
word hustle you speak of? That Dan Keller guy.
right, I want to partake. That's right. That is right. So, hey, anyway, I'm going to bounce, bro. I appreciate you hopping on.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for the words. Dude, it's true, man. It's true. I loved your words, and that's why I did the live. So I appreciate you,
Well,
brother.
thanks for tagging me. I appreciate it.
Hey, listen,
Always good
you and I need to do a Zoom meeting as soon as possible. I want to show you something, man. You're going to shit a meat axe. So you may want to have the
Oh
EMS
God, that's a
squad
new one.
standing
It's one of those new Midwest ones, huh? I've been out of the Midwest that long, I came up with a new one.
Dude, I can't. Look, Dan's typing it in, dude. That is too funny. Holy shit. Oh my God. You're not gonna believe it, dude. It's pretty cool. So we gotta jump on the Zoom, man. You got your laptop in front of you?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna send you a Zoom meeting link here in about 2 minutes. All right, I want you to jump on and check this out.
I will do it.
Does that thing have a camera and all that on it, that laptop?
Oh yeah. Come on, man. The $250 laptop this day and time's got all that shit.
Look, Michelle says, I feel like I'm part of the boys club tonight. Right? Oh, sorry, Michelle. Dan said, shit. A what? Sorry. That's funny, dude.
Chaos around here.
All right, bro. Hey, I'll shoot you over a link here in a minute. Thank you to everybody
All right,
for coming
sounds
on.
good.
Thank you, David Miner. If you're not friends with David Miner, go hit him up, man. He's a great freaking dude. He's a teacher.
Dan Keller.
Dan, what the freaking hell? Oh my God, that's killing me, man. All right, dude. As soon as I get these tears wiped away now, Jesus. All right, man. I'll catch you soon, bro. God, I gotta go. This is out of control. Holy shit. All right. I'll see you.
Later.
All right. Thank you guys for coming on. See ya. All right, later.